What's good, people? It's your brother Database, man. It's been a minute since I did a video, but yeah, I just left the Nation of Islam mosque again, man. Man, the Nation of Islam is doing their thing once again, man. About 15 brothers just joined the Nation of Islam, man. So, man, I don't know. Them little videos people be making about the Nation of Islam, man, they ain't really doing no damage, man. But they trying like hell to make the nation look bad, man. But I wish I could have took my camera in there so you could have saw how many brothers joined the nation today, man. It was about 15 brothers, because at the end, they always ask if you there for the first time, man. About 15 or 20 hands went up. And I know it hadn't been at least 12 or 13 of them joined the ranks. So yeah, shout out to the Nation of Islam. And your boy PFK Boom was in there, right? From the 300 gangsters. And they got an allegiance going on, man. Yeah, 300 gangsters and the Nation of Islam. But one thing I really wanted to talk about, right, was like during the Justice or Else march, right? Remember, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan put out a call for 10,000 fearless men, right? To do whatever they gonna do, right? But you notice, you don't hear too much about that, man. I'm telling you, when the minister speak, people move, man. So don't sleep on that, man. Don't sleep on that. And them 10,000 fearless, man, you ain't gonna hear too much about them. You understand? Because the powers that be is already afraid of the minister, his strength and his power. And not only just the minister, they just afraid of the nation, period, right? But one thing that get me upset, I know these two dudes, man, they coming out with these videos again, man, trying to make the minister look bad, man. And what I think they doing it for is just attention, man, because they probably get more attention, right, from speaking about the Nation of Islam and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. They probably get more attention from that than they do anything else, right? So every once in a while, they going to revisit that so they can get that guap, so they can get that check from the goddamn peoples, right? Because I really just don't understand how you could be a black man in America, right, and try to discourage people, man, from joining any black organization that's doing something positive for the community. I can't understand how any black man can do that, man, unless they just fucking working for the goddamn government themselves, man. You know, because, you know, I really don't claim no sect of Islam, you know, because I would still go up in the church. Like, my girl, she like a Christian or whatever. But if she decides she want to go to church, and if she asks me to go, I'm going to go with her. And I'm going to support whatever it is she trying to do, as long as it's positive. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to bash her or nobody I know that still go to church. Because for one, man, we all came over here on the same damn boat. We all got the same common enemy. So what I look like trying to bash whatever any black man or woman is trying to do that's positive, right? Now, they might not have the knowledge of how that organization got started, right? But I'm not going to sit up there, man, and try to... Because I used to do that. I used to debate with Christians, man, until I seen my brother, man, who was a stomped down, toe down alcoholic, right? And I seen him, man, he went into this program, then he started going to church, and the brother got his life together through that church, right? So I had to sit back and ask myself, who the hell am I to try to debate somebody's belief? You understand? When I clearly see that it's working in somebody's life, why the hell would I try to disrupt that? You understand? So yeah, this the new final call anyway. What it say? Promoting peace in the streets, man. See, this the kind of stuff, man. It's positive stuff, man. You know, you see the two black hands, man, together. See, this is positive stuff, man. This the kind of stuff that you need, man, to really feed your spirit. You know, nothing negative, man, beating up on your own people, man. It's crazy, man. Yeah, and March number 6, Brother Carlos Muhammad is the minister, man. Strong little brother, man. And I call him little brother because I remember when he first started being a minister at March number 6, man, I know he had to have been in his teens. I know he had to have been the youngest minister at one time. I remember when he was like, man, I think I'm older than him. But yeah, he was a minister, man. He was like a little kid, man, really. But that nigga was spitting fire from the very beginning. And then when I used to watch the minister on video and happen to see Carlos Muhammad with him, I'm like, yeah. So now, listening to Brother Carlos, man, is just like listening to the minister, really. Yeah. This the brother right here, man. I bought this DVD. I was hoping he'd start making DVDs, man. Because the brother's powerful, man. Carlos Muhammad, yeah. I started to ask PFK Boom if I could take a picture with him, man. But look, man, I love the unity, man, that the Nation of Islam got going on, man. And they will build with anybody, man, as long as you on some positive shit, man. You know? There ain't nobody doing what the Nation of Islam doing. Got me a piece of carrot cake. Yeah, I'm about to go home and smash that. Yeah. Yeah, man, so that's all. I just wanted to make a little brief video to let y'all know that in Baltimore, right, Nation of Islam is on the rise, man. So don't listen to none of that crap nobody out there trying to tell you, man. And one other thing I want to mention, man, Brother Ben X, this brother, man, he made a response video to another little brother that's out there, little powerful brother. I'm gonna say powerful because a lot of people listen to him. But he'll shoot you down if you don't really believe what he believes, which I don't know what the hell that is. But anyway, Brother Ben X made a response to one of his little videos that he made. Because the brother was saying something about the minister asked people to boycott Netflix. Now, I knew that was a lie, my goddamn self. But I watched Brother Ben X's video, man, and everything that came out of that young fella's mouth, right, that wasn't true, Ben X had the true facts. And I was like, yes. And then the brother said, yeah, they in the Nation of Islam, they should have their own platform. And damn if Brother Ben X ain't put up the new Nation of Islam, like, little site where you can go and watch things like the same way you do on Netflix, you can watch it on theirs. But all this has to do with blackness, basically. In the Nation of Islam, and the minister speaking. And I'm going to subscribe to that. And I wish I remembered the name of it. It's probably in the final call, man. But look out for it, man. It's probably in the final call. But nowhere did I see the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan saying boycott Netflix. Yeah, this what the thing was about, though. The musical career of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, man. Yeah. So yeah, man, I love the nation. I love black people, right? Positive black people, man. Cause I can't rock with nobody, man, that's trying to tear down anything positive going on in the black community. If I see you doing that, then I know you ain't my fucking friend. And you ain't my brother. You understand? Now, I ain't got nothing to do, I ain't got nothing against the Kemetic brothers, right? Because some of them, man, they powerful. And they about unity, right? Because, hey, man, everybody ain't going to agree on the same damn thing, right? But we can find one common ground to come together on. You understand? So if you believe in Jesus, you believe in the law, And if you go down and get the deeper understanding of all these schools of thought, you will find that it's the same thing. It's all the same thing, right? Just like I heard Brother Ben X and the minister say before, you might have been taught that 3 + 4 is 7. I might have been taught that 5 + 2 is 7. And they might have been taught some other kind of method, right? But it's all the same thing. We all, man, some people just working with the goddamn government. It's just plain and simple. Because what they say is, if you ain't a part of the problem, if you ain't a part of the solution, you part of the problem. So if you're trying to knock your brother because you don't believe with the same thing, y'all don't believe the same thing, then yeah, you part of the goddamn problem. Yeah. And there's 2 cats right now, man. I don't even want to see their name because they got a lot of followers, right? And they disrespectful just like them. You know, they come out their mouth like they show enough gangsters on goddamn, on a computer. You know, you calling niggas out their name on a goddamn computer. That ain't being no man. You want to impress me, right? You pull up one of them brothers. Pull up one of the brothers and say what you gotta say, right? Pull up one of the brothers in the Nation of Islam and say the minister a bitch. Yeah, then I'll be impressed. I would be impressed. Pull up one of the goddamn 300 gang